No, I will never show that Illaoi game. That game will never fucking show up on YouTube. Last time on Dragon Balls in My Mouth, we left off at 476 LP. And we got a new shirt. Now we're also going to be doing 7 games today because I didn't realize how far the games with Boxbox were from the last game that I showed. So you're going to see the progress of 7 games. But now let's head into this Reksi game. I'm going to go down on it very quickly and just show some of the better points of this game. So right here, I gank Anivia. But she is so smart to wait for all her CCs so she can teleport away. You know, the next time I gank an Anivia, I think I'm going to hold on to some of my CC. But I do return very soon. And she does die for overextending, and I know her flash is down. But you know, I'm starting to get ahead and giving a lot of jungle pressure onto the enemy team. And then I see the enemy team is pushing down mid, so I feel like we can get a team fight. But I get caught out very easily because I didn't see the Warwick. And I'm just going to say that's what kind of lost us the game, in my opinion. Well, it's the one factor I probably could have controlled, but you know, I did something stupid, so I paid for it with the game being lost. Also, I'm not sure what the fuck this Yasuo build is, but okay, and you know, as you can see, my salt is starting to come out. Next up is going to be this Ashe game. I want to explain some mistakes I've made in this game for sure. So right here, Pantheon's coming in. Shitty ult. But then Volibear is coming for us, and you know, we turn on him because he's pretty squishy. But for some reason, I feel like we could turn, but obviously, shit, I don't know why I thought we could turn. And by the time I realize my mistake, it's too late for me to run. Right here, I'm under tower, but Twisted Fate is MIA at the moment, plus I do not have my support, so I should have probably just backed away from this tower until I saw Twisted Fate on the map. So here's the next one. Twisted Fate, again, is MIA, and I'm playing Ashe. I should not be overextending this hard. I should be like by my Gromp, and that's about it. Now talking about this game, I knew we could kind of win because our Shaco and Fizz were kind of fed, so we still had a chance, and you know, we had some team fights that actually went our way. In this team fight, I actually wanted to save my arrow for one of the squishies. I felt like Volibear had, you know, tenacity boots, so didn't really want to use the arrow on him. But yeah, we do win that team fight, and I say right now that we should probably take the win because we're all low and just back off and recall. But you know, later on, bad shit starts happening again. And you know, the whole game, our brand was kind of bitching about our Pantheon and saying stuff like, I'm tilting because we have Shadow on the team. And in my head, I'm like, shut the fuck up. But then in game, I'm like, you know how to untilt, right? So I'm trying to give him some advice and just be like, just play and calm down and let's get some picks with my arrow and we'll come back in the game. Like, I could tell he was on tilt because he made this play earlier in the game. And he just tried some very aggressive risky plays and didn't really turn out too well. But yeah, basically I knew we could win if we got some picks. But we go for a risky Baron, we do get it, but we get aced and lose the game. And now I'm at 432 LP. Losing 25, holy shit. Now, I played so poorly that game, but if we were a little bit more coordinated and, you know, not on tilt, I think we could have had a chance at coming back. Alright, so next up is going to be the Zyra game. I do poorly, my team does poorly, like everyone gets shit on. And you know, we eventually surrender and lose the game. Now, from that game I do lose 18 LP, and I kinda got a little pissed off because I feel like if I jungled, it would have been a different game, even though I did suck ass. But I let a Diamond 2 jungle even though I support, so I'm going to try so hard in Champions like to convince the jungler to let me jungle if there's a Diamond 2 or 1 jungling. When I say convince, I'm just going to be like, I'm Challenger, you're Diamond 2, let me jungle. Now I'll probably get comments saying like, fuck, you're so toxic and shit like that. It honestly kind of is, but honestly there's a better chance of winning the game if you let the higher ranks get their primary role, and you'll have more success. Like if someone had 800 LP Challenger, I would suck their dick and be like, you can jungle. It's a golden rule that I feel like all players should do. I mean, unless you're gold 3 and you have a gold 2 jungler, then I don't think it makes that much of a difference, but gold 2 is still better than gold 3, so if I were the gold 3, I'd probably let him jungle. Also, I'm just trying to win these games. Like, if we had a master jungler who had 300 LP, but couldn't play mid lane or top lane, I'd gladly fill for him. You know, whatever is best for the team. If I think it's best for me to jungle, then I'd prefer if that happened. Like, all I'm trying to do is have a better success rate with these solo queue games. Anyways, this game I kind of want to talk about just a little bit because I actually don't go tanky Swain, you know, Spirit Visage after Rod of Ages, because I noticed the enemy Fiora has an Executioner's Calling, so I'm not going to be this super op healing Swain in the middle of team fights and just, you know, tanking everyone. So instead I opt in for more of an AP build, and it's pretty interesting how it works out, to be honest. Like, I've actually never tried it until this game, and I actually do quite a bit of damage, and I also heal quite a bit as well. Like, look at his Zonias, oh my god, so much healing, I love it. And I even buy Sorcerer's Shoes instead of like Merc Treads or Ninja Tappy, just because I want to do some damage. The thing is, our team doesn't really have a tank, but I think we're fine. Oh, did I mention we had to support Twisted Fate? I don't think you guys should try it in ranked, but he did quite well in this game, to be honest. Anyways, we're doing Baron because we're really far ahead, plus we have a lot of map pressure, and you guys probably know what happens after we get the Baron. We start sieging down towers, and you know, basically win the game off that. We also have Elder Dragon, so that's how I killed these guys while I was dead, and I was actually trying to figure that out the whole time. It is kind of interesting how I got those 2 kills. Well, not really. But anyways, we are now at 427 LP, and now we'll be playing a Zyra game. Now, at the time, this Elise was a Platinum 1 jungler, playing with us Challengers and Master players. Because I op-GG'd him, and I want to see what his rank, and I saw Platinum 1, I was like, how the fuck am I playing with a Platinum 1? And I asked him, how are you Platinum 1? And he's like, well, I server transferred to EU, and then I server transferred back, and apparently the only rank you can get is Platinum 1 when you do transfer back. I checked his profile right now, and he is Master 0 LP, but obviously he had to grind a few games to get there, and he skipped some divisions. So yeah, there was a Platinum 1 player with Master and Challenger MMR, pretty funny. What kind of pisses me off is he doesn't have to autofill because he was a Platinum 1 at the time, so he can pick 2 rows and always get them. If you guys don't know, Diamond players and above have to autofill after about waiting in queue for 5 minutes. Anyways, this game was a complete stomp, and the enemy eventually surrenders, and now we're at 441 LP. And now we're going to be playing a game with Boxbox. If you guys are watching this from Boxbox's perspective from his stream, I came off as condescending, because someone asked if he could jungle and I said no, you're Diamond 1, and that came off as kind of condescending, but I was like a lot of salt coming from another game and I just put all my salt on him, so that was like, you know, not a good thing to do. Like when you're angry, you don't take it out on someone else. But I am still going with my saying that if I see like a Diamond 1 or Diamond 2 jungle, I try and convince players on the team to let me jungle, because I think our team has a better chance of winning if you let the Challenger jungle and not the Diamond 1. Damn, this really does come off as condescending, doesn't it? But I can't put it in any other words, so it kinda sucks for me. But all I'm trying to do is make these games more successful and have a better probability of winning these games. Anyways, the game plan for this game is, since we have a troll kind of Nocturne mid and a Rise bot lane, which actually pissed me off more than the mid lane Nocturne, and my game plan was to camp Boxbox, or maybe Nocturne. They were the only chances of winning if I got them ahead. The enemy was also AD, so we had to just stack armor, and that's why I go Iceborne Gauntlet in this game instead of Trinity Force. I also go Skirmisher Saber because I feel like my team definitely needs a carry instead of a frontline tank. I was also going to dodge this game, but I already dodged before, so it'd be like a 30-minute wait plus 10 LP lost. Anyways, right here, Boxbox gets caught, but I see an opportunity to fuck some bitches, and I come in. Now this Bard ultimate was really good, as it delays the fight and sets up for him to get closer, so then we can get a kill on Thresh. Lucian also gets baited by a Rise, and I'm right here to help him, but he actually gets a kill on Nocturne because of the GP in the backline, you know, setting up those barrels being really annoying. And right here, the enemy team was trying to do Baron, but now the enemy is actually cut off from the mid lane tower. So what we want to do is trade towers for towers, because we actually come out in an even trade that way. And when we can come out in even trades, we are efficiently making the game better for us since we're already behind. But a big mistake was we were trying to get this second tower, and I thought we could take it down before the enemy TPs and engages on us, but I was obviously wrong. And honestly, I just have to get better at this. Usually, someone tells me to back off, like someone, you know, who has better shot calling than me will say, we gotta back off. In that situation, no one was calling the call of the back off. I definitely thought we could get the tower and then disengage, which was my plan, but it was a really greedy play, and honestly, we should have just took the first tower and backed off. This is a big turning point where the enemy gets a lead, since they kind of ace us and get the Baron. Now, I'm getting kind of caught, because I tried to wave clear, but they actually have a lot of damage. But my team goes in, you know, 4v5, which is something you don't want to do. You just want to let them take the tower, or at least try and wave clear as much as you can and delay their push. But yeah, after that play, the game goes to the enemy team, and, you know, we lose the game. And now this brings us to 421 LP. And now, this next game is going to be me facing Boxbox. You know, the game that was very entertaining for a lot of you on my stream, but oh! This game was not the best, but it is very interesting nevertheless. And you know, I picked Illaoi because I thought she'd be pretty good, but I've actually never played her against, you know, high elo players, in which players are really good at dodging the tentacles. Like, I've only played Illaoi against noobs in normals, right? So my assumption was, she's alright. And I was also just sick and tired of playing Swain. I wanted like a new top champion, you know? Let's just say this game is very... I'm just gonna let you guys watch what happens in this game. Wait, we can actually probably win this game. Like you can see, we're actually winning team fights. Regardless of me being 1 in 15, we still have a chance. Until this happens. And this, but honestly, I can't fucking talk. Look at my fucking score. What authority does that give me to talk, right? So, I'm a little silent this game. And we lose, because they get the Baron buff and Elder Dragon, so, I mean, it's kind of hard to come back from that. But, fucking kill me. I can't believe this game actually happened, and what the fuck? I've never done something like this bad. Like, it is fucking horrible. I don't even remember the last time I played this bad. Like, holy shit. I know many things I could have done better. For instance, play safe, not feed, just play under my tower. Probably should have gone full tank, to be honest, but expect no more Illaoi and a lot more Swain. Anyways, a lot of you guys have suggested to show the rank at the end of the video. I can't really do that since I usually stream these videos and I take a bunch of games and make a video out of it, but I can at least do this. I can show the LP, which pertains to a certain rank, and basically 397 LP equals rank 217. So that's where we'll be at, and on the next episode of Dragon Balls in My Mouth, I apparently become the new Darshan. So be sure to look out for that in the near future. And yeah, if you guys did like this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you didn't, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, we'll never talk about that Illaoi game again, and I'll see you guys next time.